Do we have a third question? Taking from the lady with the long brown hair? Yeah. Just wait for me.
Hello.
Hello.
I've been wondering for a while, because you said about the kind of unity of the body and how everything kind of balances itself out, and I was wondering about suffering and happiness, and I was wondering if, I don't know, because in my position I can't really relate to some people who obviously have really terrible lives, but I was wondering if the pleasure they get out of the smallest of things, that it's kind of...
Can you speak more into the microphone?
Okay, sorry. Did you hear anything that I said?
My ears are 61 years old, so they're...
Okay. I was just wondering, for people who are kind of very disadvantaged and obviously have terrible lives, I was wondering if there was kind of a balance, you think, from your experience, from seeing people who, like the blind man with the stick, if that there's kind of a balance of suffering, that everyone in the end over life suffers the same amount as the happiness that they receive, to kind of mirror the balance of the body, for example, how everything works with each other. And do you understand what I mean?
I think so.
Okay. I was just wondering.
There, yes?
I was wondering.
I'll try. There's the concept of as ye sow shall ye reap, or with every action comes an equal corresponding reaction, or as we used to say in the streets of Chicago, what goes around comes around. So whatever we speak, whatever we do, there will be a reaction. And this is called the law of karma in the Bhagavad Gita. And this, from our philosophical perspective, the soul is eternal. And the karmas, or the reactions and actions of this life and previous lives also, are affecting each of us. At the same time, in this world, whoever we are, there will be happiness and there will be suffering. The various degrees are understood from this perspective of karma. But as compassionate human beings, our purpose is not to judge anyone according to their karma or according to their situation. Our position, like the roots of those redwoods, is we're all connected, we're all family. And we believe this goes beyond just humans, but to all living beings. I see how people, they really love their dogs or their cats. My little brother, when I was a little boy, he had a pet turtle. His name was Lucky. And when that turtle died, my brother cried for about a week. And I was wondering, so many turtles die, why was Because he had a relationship. Because that turtle was a living being who wanted to be happy. So it's the nature of life. We all want to be happy. We all want to avoid suffering. And the human ideal, from a spiritual perspective, or from a human perspective, is to be an instrument of compassion, an instrument, paradukha dukhi, to feel other people's sufferings and to feel other people's happiness. And to try to, in whatever way we have the capacity to do, individually and collectively, to help everyone to be relieved of suffering and to find happiness physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And that's something we can all do. Be compassionate instruments toward those who suffer. And those who are happy on one level, but on another level, we understand the superficiality of that happiness. We want to help them connect deeper. Does that address your question? So the balance is, on a practical level, what we could do to serve, to help.